Well, it's a sad fact that elderly people can become very lonely, especially when they live on their own, as more than half of 75-year-olds do here in the UK. Now, though, thanks to a new idea from a popular British TV presenter, they don't have to be alone anymore. They can find friendship, advice, help and support, all at the end of the phone. Esther Rantzen is a very well-known TV personality in the UK. For many years, she presented top-rated programmes on the BBC. And 27 years ago, she launched a helpline for abused and vulnerable children called Childline. Now, she's created the Silver Line, a free 24-hour service for older people in response to her own feelings of loneliness after her husband died in 2000.
I think loneliness is really about loss. You could lose a partner, a husband as I did, you can lose sight, you can lose hearing, you can lose a driving licence, your children grow up and you lose regular contact with them. And that's when you really feel pangs of loneliness. And I know, I felt them. I know how it erodes confidence. I know how it makes you feel that you can't get out through your own front door. So I'm hoping that in future, people who get those feelings will ring us up, give us a go. In our first week, we've had 8,000 calls to our new helpline.
Elderly people can call for a friendly chat, for advice or to report abuse. And Esther hopes the service will help tackle isolation among older residents.
We're offering information, friendship and advice, so people can ring for any reason. Because loneliness has a stigma, we felt if we set it up as a loneliness line, we wouldn't actually get the calls from the people who need us most, but are too proud to ask for help. I think the Jewish community tends to feel that we look after our old people very well, and in many cases we do. Families do. There are wonderful Jewish care homes, but I'm afraid loneliness is no respecter of religion or culture, and I'm afraid Jewish older people still get lonely, more lonely than they ever talk about to their families. So I think it's an issue that affects us all.
Within the first 24 hours of the Silver Line's national launch, volunteers took more than 3,000 calls. All are confidential, but in cases of abuse or neglect, specially trained staff will ask permission from the caller to alert outside organisations.
We have had a phone call from someone who was being grossly neglected in a care home, not getting enough food, not getting any heating, and we were able to investigate that and put things right.
Well, since launching earlier this year, the Silver Line has already signed up 3,000 volunteers to take calls, but they're looking for more and, of course, more people to donate. If you want to contact the Silver Line, you can do so here within the United Kingdom on 0800 470 8090. This is Edward Barron for JN1 in central London.